code in the matrix, exposing the golden illusion they made. A monstrance of metal where spiritual traps have been laid. Yeah, they're marching a relic through cities, a parade for the eyes. A fake sanctuary designed to embody disguise. The Bishop of Rome casts a spell on the state in the street, persuading the masses that sacred and silver can meet. A gilded container held high to misguide every soul, while spiritual commerce takes over and levies its toll. They look at the craftsmanship, worshiping craft over cause, blinded by ritual, bound by traditional laws. Not in the gold, not in the frame. Salvation is awakened in the sacred name. 144,000 aligned in the light. The living tabernacles breaking through the night. The revival is advertised loud as a feast for the heart, but it's feeding the mind an abomination apart. They offer the flesh and the blood as a literal bite, a ritual shadow that veils the true spiritual light. Overspreading the land with a doctrine that's heavy and cold, trapping the seeker inside of a physical mold. They venerate icons and bow to a carved golden sun, forgetting the kingdom within, where the spirit is one. A false sanctuary displayed on a motorized stage, an ancient deception refined for a modern day age. Not in the gold, not in the frame. Salvation is awakened in the sacred name. 144,000 aligned in the light. The living tabernacles breaking through the night. Step back, step back, step back. Step back from the altar of idols and look at the blueprint above. The creator don't dwell in a statue manufactured by glove. The sacred geometry lies in the breath of the chosen, not frozen in silver or bronze, where the spirit is frozen. The one move 44,000 is sealed with the mark of the spotlight. High house reflection that shatters the deep in the dark. An army of Christ holding truth as the living decree, unlocking the vessel to set every captive mind free. No need for a monstrance to mirror the majesty higher, when the chest of the righteous is burning with heavenly fire. Not in the gold, not in the frame. Salvation is awakened in the sacred name. 144,000 aligned in the light. The living tabernacles breaking through the night. They circulate dogma across every highway in town, to keep all the seekers in line with the corruptible crown. 144,000 anointed to stand, bringing salvation directly throughout every land. No longer deceived by the parade or the grand exposition. Step out of darkness and fulfill the original mission. The real resurrected embody the light from within, where the glory of God and the spirit of freedom begin. The monstrance is empty, the temple is rendered complete, as the living tabernacles stand on their own 2 feet. Yeah. One sees the ecosystem, one beholds the Elohim. One is bound to the biome, one redeemed by the supreme. Natural man claims a strand in the web of life spun. Trinitarian spirit walks with Father, Spirit, Son. Are we fragments of the forest, or participants in grace? One abides in creation, one beholds the Creator's face. Yeah. Listen close to the cadence of the terra firma flow. Biological architecture building everything below. Synthesizing oxygen, my respiration aligns with the canopy of pines and subterranean vines. No boundary in the clay, I am the river and the reed, intuitively woven from the atom to the seed. Demolishing the ego of the sovereign over earth. Every drop of water dripping carries sacredness and birth. Dust to dust, rust to rust, blood is mineral and mud. An intricate ecology submerging in the flood. One sees the ecosystem, one beholds the Elohim. One is bound to the biome, one redeemed by the supreme. Natural man claims a strand in the web of life spun. Trinitarian spirit walks with Father. Spirit, Son, are we fragments of the forest or participants in grace? One abides in creation, one beholds the Creator's face.
Yeah, shift the paradigm past the photosynthesis of birth to the uncreated logos giving cosmic order birth. Not a strand in the circuit, but a child within the fold, in the fellowship of three, where eternal love is told. The Father sends the Word made flesh to tabernacle near. The Spirit indwells the heart, casting out the mortal fear. This is divine participation, not a primal natural state. Entering the inner life of God behind the open gate. Transcending mere matter, moving past the physical frame. Adopted by the Father through the Son's exalted name. One sees the ecosystem, one beholds the Elohim. One is bound to the biome, one redeemed by the supreme. Natural man claims a strand in the web of life spun. Trinitarian spirit walks with Father. Spirit, Son, are we fragments of the forest or participants in grace? One abides in creation, one beholds the Creator's face. The natural man relies on the rhythm of the sphere, praising atmosphere with pressure in the biosphere so clear. Sipping from the stream, seeing sanctity in stone, confusing the artwork with the builder on the throne. The pantheistic pulse keeps the creature in the loop, while Trinitarian truth lifts the soul out of the coop. From the organic loop to the throne room above, directly interacting with the Trinity of love. One is bound to the biome where the mortal bodies rot. One is tethered to the guided tied in an eternal knot. So examine the worldview. Are we dirt that learned to think? Just a biological species on an ecological brink, or redeemed by the Redeemer who stepped into the grime? The Word made flesh, breaking through the bounds of time. Ecological harmony worships what is made. Trinitarian devotion seeks the light that doesn't fade. The Spirit bears witness with our spirit from within, washing off the natural mind and cleansing every sin. Beyond the web of nature lies the triune divine, where the Father and the Son say, you are forever mine. One sees the ecosystem, one beholds the Elohim. One is bound to the biome, one redeemed by the supreme. Natural man claims a strand in the web of life spun. Trinitarian spirit walks with Father. Spirit, Son, stepping out of the shadow into Trinitarian grace. Beyond the web of nature to the Father's sweet embrace.
Calling peace a legal tender, drafting resolution codes, secular pretender, chess from Riyadh to Paris, policy defender, pragmatic parameters, sovereignty agenda, claims of civil rights in the geopolitical center, border safety measures that the global powers render, thinking human treaties make the holy soil surrender, drafting demilitarized zones inside the census, temporal consensus building political fences. Secular summits, drafting lines on the sand. Prophetic warning, say you can't divide the land. Their seas are treated, but the heavens see a test. Diplomatic decrees versus spiritual unrest. One seeks a pact for with temporal seas. Only sovereign judgment brings apocalyptic peace. Apocalyptic peace. Scriptural syntax, Joel chapter 3. Warning of a judgment coming down. Parameters of decree. Covenant land shattered by a summit conference plea. Secular authority claiming sovereign guarantee. September 22nd brought the human decree. Statehood recognition signed by global diplomacy. Thinking legislation sets the captive people free, while eschatology decodes the final mystery. Partition in the soil triggers tribulation fire. Rebelling against commandments raises divine ire. Secular summits, drafting lines on the sand. Prophetic warnings, say you can't divide the land. Man sees a treaty, but the heavens see a test. Diplomatic decrees versus spiritual unrest. One seeks a pact for a temporal cease. Only sovereign judgment brings apocalyptic peace. Revelation chapter 7 and 14. Sealed elect standing where the secular had been. 12,000 per tribe. Holy vision on the screen. Not a bilateral pact from a cabinet machine. Human diplomacy trading titles for a green landscape carved by a parliamentary scene. True peace originating from a covenant clean. Beyond the bilateral accords that intervene. Divine intervention over political design. Heavenly seals replacing every human borderline. Secular summits, drafting lines on the sand. Drafting lines on the sand. Prophetic warnings, say you can't divide the land. Divide the land. Man sees a treaty, but the heavens see a test. Diplomatic decrees versus spiritual unrest. One seeks a pact for a temporal cease. Only sovereign judgment brings apocalyptic peace. Jurisprudence crumbling under sovereign decree. Bypassing divine law for temporal degree. Ecumenical treaty signed across the high sea. Claiming security through legal strategy. Wrath being poured where the policy would be. Dividing up Jerusalem for secular decree. Temporal solutions facing terminal degree. Eschatology revealing what the world couldn't see. End times prophecy unfolding by the hand. Judgment falling down upon the dividers of the land. Secular summits, drafting lines on the sand. Drafting lines on the sand. Prophetic warnings, say you can't divide the land. Divide the land. Man sees a treaty, but the heavens see a test. Diplomatic decrees versus spiritual unrest. One seeks a pact for a temporal cease. Only sovereign judgment brings apocalyptic peace. Temporal accords versus ultimate accountability. Human legalism facing divine stability. Coexistence promised by a worldly facility. Challenged by the vision of prophetic capability. Tribulation period, starting with agility. Proven political petition is a fair fragility. Restoration coming through divine ability. Fulfilling the commandments with spiritual nobility. The final outcome written in the ancient holy text. Moving past the earthly reign to what is coming next.
They build a platform on the preach, but the message is hollow. Chasing shadows in the dark, leading blind ones who follow. If the words were locked away, put on ice to the finish. How they claiming that they know every line that didn't diminish? Yeah, it's the tradition of men, passed from father to son. A game of whisper down the wire till the truth is undone. Selling books on the block, claiming this sight is clear, while the seal's still intact and the end time is near. Wise in their own eyes, wearing pride on their sleeve, believing every fabrication that a speaker can weave. If the words are sealed till the end of the day, why they claiming every truth on a man-made page? Just the falsehoods and traditions that they pass right down, while the whole world smiles in the foolish crown till the truth gets revealed and the actions get away and the light uncovers every single move they made. Yeah. Shut the vision of the morning, shut the vision of night. For what's meant for many days, far away from the light. Daniel lock up the scroll, put the wax on the scene, while the people run around chasing after a dream. To and fro on the earth, knowledge rising at speed, yet they miss the main point. In their doctrine agree, I heard the sound of the word, but I couldn't perceive. Ask the Lord for the end, what my mind should believe. He said, go on your way, for the words you put down, closed up till the time when the final horn sound. Yeah, if the words are sealed till the end of the day, why they claiming every truth on a man-made page? The falsehoods and traditions that they pass right down, while the whole world smiles in the foolish crown till the truth gets revealed and the actions get away and the light uncovers every single move they made. Many purified and white with the text in the flame, while the wicked do their dirt and still cover their name. Not a single evil mind has the power to see, only wise ones discern what the future will be. When the seventh thunder spoke, held the pen to the pad, heard a voice out of heaven saying stop what you had. So the noise of the thunder, do not write what was spoken, keep the mystery intact till the silence is broken. An angel raised up his hand over ocean and land, swore by him who lives forever with a sovereign command. If the words are sealed till the end of the day, why they claiming every truth on a man-made page? It's the falsehoods and traditions that they pass right down, while the whole world smiles in the foolish crown till the truth gets revealed and the actions get away and the light uncovers every single move they made. Said that time is no more, no more waiting or delay. When the seventh angel sounds, all the haze fades away. Then the mystery of God shall be finished and done, as declared to the prophets through the age of the sun. Voice called from the sky, go and take from his palm the open scroll in his hand, standing steady and calm. So I stepped to the angel, asked him give me the text. He said eat up the scroll, taste what's coming up next. It'll sit in your mouth like a spoonful of honey, more precious than silver, more sweet than the money. And traditions that they pass right down, while the whole world smiles in the foolish crown till the truth gets revealed and the actions get away and the light uncovers every single move they made. Took the book from his hand, swallowed every last bite. It was sweet on my tongue, but my stomach turned tight, bit it down in the core, heavy weight in the soul as the reality strikes what it takes to be whole. Now the message is clear, for the truth must be spoken to the nations and kings. Every promise unbroken, 144,000 called to stand on the line, breaking open the seals at the end of the time. Posting no single lie that the ancestors taught, bringing judgment to the light in the battles they fought. If the script was sealed tight, how they print all these notes? They just trading options on these custom-made quotes. They put the cannon in a clip, shooting traditions of men. Think they wise in their own eyes, but they missing the pin. 144,000 drop the real heavyweight, unbreak the seal, read the scroll and adjudicate fate. portray prophetic displays, apocalyptic syntax. Theologians dissecting the screen where the mind relaxes. Not a harmless console, but a soul-stealing paradigm. A synthetic reality projected through space and time. Enticing ubiquitous entity, visual allegiance claim. Morphing the moral framework until the spirit is tamed. Counter-reformation doctrine woven in unseen threads. Intellectual architecture whispering inside our heads. The society of Jesus casting shadows on the modern stage. Jesuit ideology designing the electronic cage. It's the image of the beast in a high-def glow, breathing false life into the earthly show. A centralized system where the masses bow. A secular altar claiming authority now. Tune into the signal. Drink the virtual wine. Yeah. Disconnecting the soul from the sacred divine. Yeah. In Revelation 13, verses 14 and 15 speak of an idol giving breath to dominate the mild and meek. Eschatological warnings materialized on the wall, captivating the global village prior to the spiritual fall. Ubiquitous presence invading every domestic space, replacing the family altar, erasing the quiet grace where pastoral guidance once led the household home. Now millions bow down to the glowing glass dome. A shared global hypnotic tricks broadcast far and wide, superseding traditional truth where faith used to reside. Image of the beast in a high-def glow, breathing false life into the earthly show. A centralized system where the masses bow. A secular altar claiming authority now. Tune into the signal. Drink the virtual wine. Disconnecting the soul from the sacred divine. Yeah. Constructing an alternate reality, curating taboo and desire, fueling consumerist ethos, throwing gas on the secular fire, elevating self-gratification over self-restraint and prayer. Relativism projected through the electromagnetic air. Material obsession crowned as the ultimate human quest, displacing Christ-centered virtue inside the viewer's chest. The altar of glass where the masses burn incense to gold, swapping eternal truth for the stories the network told. Illusion of freedom while locked in a sensory prison, blinding the eyes to the light of the Savior arisen. It's the image of the beast in a high-def glow, breathing false life into the earthly show. A centralized system where the masses bow. A secular altar claiming authority now. Tune into the signal. Drink the virtual wine. Disconnecting the soul from the sacred divine. Passive conformity reigns as the audience quietly sits, sucking the spirit dry as the glowing phosphorescence hits. No active resistance required, just absorb the stream, subtly reshaping the psyche inside the algorithmic dream. The personality shifts to mirror the screen's decree, trading independent thought for comfortable captivity. Not explicit horns or sulfur, but subtle refined deceit, luring the sheep away from the master's judgment seat. Anti-Christ nature cloaked in glamour and comedy hours, surrendering internal sovereignty to subtle external powers. It's the image of the beast in a high-def glow, breathing false life into the earthly show. A centralized system where the masses bow. A secular altar claiming authority now. Tune into the signal. Drink the virtual wine. Disconnecting the soul from the sacred divine. So the critique stands firm against the broadcast tower, exposing the hidden hand behind the persuasive power. From scholastic theology to mass media engineering, a centuries-old design for the mind that we're nearing. Break the visual allegiance, turn off the artificial light, reclaim the spiritual vision in the darkness of the night. Step away from the box that claims to give the idol breath, recognize the silent code leading the spirit to death. Elevate the eternal, reject the synthetic.
and guard the sacred temple of the human soul.